this Avon catalog from 1960 that I want to go through real quick. This is a small catalog, doesn't have a lot of pages. I thought this one was really nice. You know, Avon, I don't think it produced catalogs to pass out to customers before the 1950s. I think that it printed catalogs, I could be wrong, but for reps to keep with them and to show to the clients and prospective clients to show off the products, but I don't think they passed them out. But all of that would change, of course. All right, so this is, I'm not going to go through all the fine print. It's a very beautiful picture. I love the illustrations. Avon's advertising from the 20th century is just awesome. So beautiful and classy and elegant. There's the iconic Avon lady showing off the Avon products to her customer. And I love this picture too. It's just beautiful. Avon quality is unsurpassed. Avon guarantee, direct to you. Fragrance for you. So this is Topaze. Now this brochure came out in 1960. And Topaze was a new fragrance. It came out in 1959, I believe. It was either 58 or 59. I think it was 59. And Avon still makes Topaze to this day. And it's a very nice fragrance, very pretty. I think Topaze was Avon's answer to Chanel No. 5. Now, I could be wrong, but a lot of people have noted, if you go onto the Fragrantica website, and even if you read some of the reviews of Avon's Topaze, that it kind of smells like Chanel No. 5, but not exactly the same. I was recently visiting the Ulta store, and I sprayed a little bit of Chanel No. 5 onto a strip because I wanted to bring it home and compare, because I have a bottle of Topaze, you know, a fairly new bottle that I purchased about 2 or 3 years ago off the Avon website. But unfortunately, that strip did not make it all the way home, and I'm not going to go back to the store just to get a strip with Chanel No. 5 sprayed on it. You know, they do smell similar in the opening when you first spray each one, but after the dry down, I don't think they smell anything alike. So I don't know what it is that makes them smell similar in the beginning. Chanel No. 5 is not so bad in the opening, but I don't like Chanel No. 5 at all. I don't know what it smelled like back in the 1950s when Marilyn Monroe supposedly wore it. Supposedly she said that she wore Chanel No. 5 to bed and nothing else. I don't know if that's the correct quote, but I think that's what she said. But anyway, I imagine that the formulation has changed over the years, probably more than once. So the Chanel No. 5 of today is probably a bit different than the Chanel No. 5 of decades ago. I don't think it smells good. I wouldn't buy it, and I wouldn't be happy if somebody gave it to me as a gift. But I do like Topaze, and it's a much cheaper option, and it's very pleasant smelling both in the opening when you first spray it on, and after it dries down, it's still very nice. And I'm not just saying that. I'm giving my honest opinion. Okay, let's move on. So they have fragrances, makeup, skincare for the baby, for the bath, hair care, deodorants and products for men, for boys and outdoor living, for girls, family needs. Okay, try to go through this quickly. And as I've already said, I do love the illustrations. They're so beautiful. Okay, so here's the Topaze products. Of course, it's named for the gemstone topaz. This is their famous bottle that they produced back then. I actually have this bottle. It's a vintage thing that I got off eBay. I just wanted the bottle. It actually doesn't even spray. It has cologne or fragrance inside, but the sprayer doesn't work, but that's okay. I just wanted to have the bottle. It's sitting on my vanity. It has a little faux jeweled top It's cute. Okay, here's my heart. I think this one came out in 1958, the year before Topaze. It's somewhere around there. I know it was late 50s that both of them came out. Here's my heart came out before Topaze. So I don't like the fragrance Here's My Heart as much, and I don't want to offend anyone who likes it, but it's just definitely not my speed. It kind of reminds me of Youth Do a little bit, but it's not as nice as Youth Do. I mean, some people love it. I have an old bottle of it, and mine is actually a re-release. Like, they made Here's My Heart for a few decades, like from '58 to, I don't know, probably into the 1980s, and then they re-released it in this original style bottle, which I have, in the 1990s. So my bottle is pretty old. It's probably about 30 years old. And maybe it smelled better back in the day. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just nothing that I would wear. It smells old. Okay. So here's some more. Here's My Heart. And what does it say? Yeah, Here's My Heart. It's the same thing. So it looks like they were offering some jewelry. Now this is a digital file. Please keep that in mind. It's not an actual catalog that I'm holding in front of me. So the quality is not great. I'm guessing that this is a charm bracelet. I could be wrong. I don't know if they were selling that or if they just have it there just as, decoration. This is Persian wood. That was a very popular fragrance. And if you go on the Fragrantica website, a lot of people like Persian wood. I'm guessing that was a popular fragrance back in its day. It's an oriental spicy fragrance. And I think it came out in the 1940s. So that one was around for a while. Okay, here's some more Persian wood products. And I love the red and gold. I think that's very pretty. And I also love the Here's My Heart bottle. That's why I bought the bottle, not because I wanted the fragrance. I wanted the bottle, just for display purposes. Okay, here's one that's called Nearness that came out in the 1950s. I've never heard of this, and this is one that Avon only made for a few years. When I first saw the logo, I thought that was just so ugly. I'm sorry to say. I thought, what was Avon thinking back then? I'm sorry, my voice is kind of losing my voice right now. Sorry. I was thinking, what is Avon thinking? Or what were they thinking back then? It kind of reminds me of the logo from the movie, I think it's called, what is it, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, or It Came from Beneath the Sea, or some kind of bad 1950s horror movie about some, monster that lives in the sea or something. And it's slanted upwards just like that logo from the movie. And that is what it reminded me of. But now it's kind of grown on me. I mean, it's not really beautiful. It looks very 1950s-ish to me. But in this case, not in a good way, in a kitschy kind of way. But it's kind of grown on me. I kind of like it now. I'm really curious to know what it smells like. And you can find Nearness sometimes on eBay. You can find the fragrance and the other products that they made, like the powder and the cream sachet. This is cologne mist, but I know they have a powder as well. Sometimes you can get lucky and find this stuff on eBay. And it has a cap here that's supposed to, I guess, look like a shell. All right, let's move on. Does it say what it smelled like? I don't know. That's the thing. They only made it for a few years. I've only seen it in brochures or catalogs from the 1950s, and this is 1960. But after that, I don't see it anymore. They discontinued it for whatever reason. Now, this is one called Bright Night. This is an older one too. I don't know when this one came out. Maybe in the 40s. Definitely, they were making this in the 1950s. Bright Night. And then for whatever reason, they discontinued that one. I don't know what it smells like. Probably very old-fashioned smell. But here's Cotillion. I love that illustration. This is one that Avon made for a long time. So people must have really loved it for them to keep making it. This one came out in the 1930s. And I know that they were making it into the 1970s and maybe even into the 1980s. I mean, it wasn't something that they featured prominently in their catalogs, but when I look back at the old Avon catalogs, I'll see it sometimes listed as being something that you could purchase. And when I did some Googling, I was looking up Cotillion online, maybe it was a couple years ago, I saw that Avon let this trademark, this name expire like in the 1990s. So they did probably stop making it in the 1980s, but that's about 50 years, give or take, from the 1930s to the 1980s that they made this fragrance. The people were still buying it. So that says a lot. I don't know what it smells. I mean, I've smelled it before because I have a decanter from the 1970s that has Cotillion in it. But I mean, it's old. That decanter is 50 years, about 50 years old. So I can't really judge what it would have smelled like back in the day. I'll have to go try it out again. I don't wear those fragrances like that are really old. I just like to keep some of the decanters, to collect them and to sometimes get a whiff of what the old fragrances to see what they smelled like. But I wouldn't wear them personally. Okay, let me move on. This one is pretty. I know that a lot of people like this one, To a Wild Rose. I know that Avon made this one in the 1950s, perhaps maybe even the 1940s, but I think this is a 1950s fragrance that Avon continued to make for a while. So there's Topaze and Cotillion. So I guess they were offering the eau de toilettes and also the perfumes, perhaps. Yeah, it says here perfumes that you could buy. Perfume to carry. So these were little small bottles that you could carry around if you wanted to touch up your fragrance. Probably about the size of a lipstick. And these are the splash-on colognes. So they had different strengths. They had the perfume and they had the splash-on colognes. And here we have the toilet water. So these would not have been as strong and long-lasting as perfumes. Spray essence. Couldn't tell you what that smells like or how long that lasted. Persian wood, here's my heart, Cotillion, To a Wild Rose, Bright Night, Nearness. You could also layer, you could buy the perfume and you could buy, I guess, the splash or the toilet water or the spray essence and layer fragrances to try to make them last longer. Here are the colognes. And here are the mists. I guess those would have been the weakest. And sachets. These are cream if you want to layer even more. I just love the artwork. I really do. I think that these would look so pretty soon on someone's vanity. Powder sachet. Okay, here we have some Avon makeup. This one says Fashion Film Tinted Liquid. And this is French Frosting Tinted Cream. So I think this is kind of like foundation. Yes, it says here, Foundations, a background for beauty. And it has the Good Housekeeping seal. And here we have face powder, Flawless Beauty. And it's telling you which shades you should choose. It's giving you advice about choosing your shade. Okay, let's move on. Here's some more advice about shades. If you've got white hair or silver hair, if you're redhead. Let's see the other one. If you're blonde, if you're brunette or brownette. Okay, compacts with powder. My dishwasher is running. If you guys hear that in the background, that's what that is. Eyeliner. So now you start to see more eyeliners. In the past, women did not typically wear that much eye makeup. Prior to the 1960s, very, very minimal eye makeup. I mean, yes, they wore mascara and maybe 1 or 2 shades of eyeshadow. But definitely by the 1960s, they started to wear more eye makeup. And false eyelashes would become very trendy in the 1960s. Okay, let's move on. I've actually seen these before. They don't make this anymore. Of course, they haven't for a long time, but this is the way they used to apply eyeshadow. It looks like a lipstick in a tube, but it's eyeshadow. And you've got these different shades of blues and greens. I think the idea was to wear eyeshadow that matched your eye color, which really doesn't, which to me is not the thing to do, but perhaps that was the way of thinking back then. It says enlarge and glamorize eyeshadow. Okay, for example, I have green eyes, but I would never wear green eyeshadow. I wouldn't wear blue eyeshadow either. Curl and color. So I guess that's mascara. Yeah, mascara. So in the 1930s and probably in the 40s, I'm not sure. You know, mascara used to come like in a compact with a brush. It didn't come in a tube. It was called cake mascara. So definitely mascara's definitely improved after that. I wouldn't like to apply my mascara that way. Okay, so lip brushes looks like they're becoming a thing. I'm trying to read here. The brushes definitely help with applying lipstick, but before that, women just applied lipstick straight out of the tube. Okay, lipsticks, here are all the shades. Mostly reds and some variations of red, maybe some pinks, just barely. Like this is kind of a dark pink, almost like a, I don't want to say magenta, fuchsia. Here's a pink here, but mostly reds. Those were the preferred shades. You might say the only acceptable shades of lipstick back then. And here are all the coordinating nail polishes. Oops, I got ahead of myself. So yes, Avon sold nail polish back then and products for nail care, like, you know, clippers and other stuff that you would need to take care of your nails, grooming products, and they have hand cream, hand lotion, hand cream, skincare. This is deep clean cleansing lotion, cleansing cream. I guess it's kind of like Pond's cleansing cream. Rich moisture suds for dry skin. Rich moisture cream for moisturizing at night after you clean your face. More creams for the skin. This is one that they made for a while. I think it's called Vitamoist cream. And here we have skin lotion, skin freshener, astringent, strawberry cooler. I guess this is for younger skin. Isn't that cute? I mean, I don't know how well it would have worked. Finest facial mask ever made. So this is a facial mask. Sounds cute. hormone cream, hormone lotion. That's for Asian skin, and they have stuff for babies, baby powder, baby soap, Tot and Tyke baby shampoo, baby oil, baby lotion. And this is for little kids, so they don't feel left out. Kids who are not babies, but not adults, not teenagers. And here's some bath soaps. Perfumed bath oil and bubble bath and more bath soaps in pretty colors and shapes. There's some more bath oils. You could order those in your favorite scent. Cream lotions. Those are shaped just like the perfume bottles, or similar. That's nice. And are these, what are these, powders? Yeah. Beauty dust. Yeah, beauty dust. She's not using that on her face. She's using it on her body. Perfume talcs. This is to layer and to help control sweat and body odor. You could, order your talcum powder in your favorite scent, Avon scent. And they had shampoos, hair care. Avon still sells hair care products to this day. Okay. And well-groomed hair. Can't see what these are. Hair cosmetic. I'm guessing that's some sort of styling aid. Avon Net hairspray. So that's hairspray. That's in small bottles. And this is Avon's liquid perfume deodorant. It's liquid deodorant, which Avon still makes to this day. The bottle is similar. The label's not exactly the same, but it has that same logo on it and the same blue cap. It's actually a good product. And they had stick deodorant back then. New cream deodorant. Flow on deodorant. Is that kind of like a roll on? Yeah, it has a rolling ball. And this is men's deodorant, stick deodorant for men. Here's some products for men. Avon Deluxe After Shower, spray deodorant, and deodorant. So this is a liquid deodorant because that's what he's doing here in the illustration. He's applying it with his fingertips. After shower powder for men. Quick foaming shave cream. Electric pre-shave lotion. Brushless shaving cream. Lather shaving cream. Okay, let me go back. Hair lotion, I guess that's the styling aid. Cream hair lotion, so you've got a liquid and a cream. Okay, good grooming for his hair, so it looks like these are for boys. Cream hair dress, so that's for them to style the hair, boys. Avon hair trainer. Avon stand up, I guess that's for styling aid. Oh, it says hair stick, okay. That's soap on a rope. And Avon tan, it's a bronzer. Back then they didn't have sunscreen like we do today. Avon insect repellent, so this is just before they came out with Skin So Soft, I guess. Daisies Won't Tell. Oh, so cute. This is for little girls, so they don't feel left out. They can have their own cosmetics and lotions and perfume. Daisy Bubble Bath, Daisy Cream Lotion, Daisy Dust. They have a whole line of products for little girls. There's lipstick, aw, hand cream. I just love that picture. Little girl sitting at her vanity, so cute. And Daisy Soap on a Rope, and Daisy Shampoo, aw, Daisy Cream Sachet. So where is the perfume, the Daisy perfume? That's what I want to say. They usually have that. Oh, there it is. Spray cologne. And here's some clear skin products. Clear Skin. Teenagers, probably. Positive Protection, Antiseptic Powder, Antiseptic Cream, Silicone Glove. Avon still makes this today, I think. Or up until recently, I think they still do. Smoker's Toothpaste. Avon has made this for years because I guess that was a major concern because a lot of people used to smoke up until recently. Smoking was quite common, and of course one's teeth can be stained from smoking, so this would have been a product that was very much needed. I don't know how well it worked. Smooth Flow Toothpaste, Aquadent, Denture Cleanser, Avon Clean Air, so this is air fresheners, Moth Proofer, to protect your clothing against moths. Oh, what have I done? Okay, this doesn't fit neatly into the screen, but this is basically the end here. It's just showing you the different shades that they offered at the time. For lipsticks and nail polish, you could buy coordinating lipstick and nail polish, of course. Okay, and that is it. I told you it was a small catalog. Okay, guys, I appreciate you sticking around. If you made it to the end of this video, please do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so, because I do plan to upload more great content in the future. And thank you for watching.